Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got Rush. He's out there with Barnes. Black is out there with Blunt. And it's Montgomery in at the 2 spot. Stolen away. And Rush with a clear path to the hoop. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporters, David Ulrich. David?
Hey, Kevin. This summer, we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Farmer. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Cameron, the pass of Farmer. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Sims. Rush grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Misses from the corner.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Farmer. And it's off from 3-point range. Quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Buries it down low. He has 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wells. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Farmer's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Blunt. Sims with the rebound. Here's Farmer. No good on the last second attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Up by. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far. Straight 49% from the field. We've got Hayes, and it's Waters in at the point guard position. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
We've got George. Hill is out there with Blunt, and it's Montgomery in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Waters. Right wing, corner shot. Count it. Waters got his 3rd basket of the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
We've got Hayes, and it's Wells in at the center. Here's Marshall. That's tipped. Here's Blunt. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. On Friday, then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Rush is checked in for George. They've got Hill. He's out there with Blunt, and it's Montgomery in at the 3. Farmer got it, and he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Hill has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Being at 51%, really solid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And so here's the home team. Here's Farmer. He's got 8. Wells passes to Farmer. Here's Hayes. Buries the long-range jumper.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done. Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
There's a good screen. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Farmer passes to Waters. The 3. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Pass to Hill. Out to the right wing. Here's Blunt. Beyond the arc. Wells grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That one is off.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. .23 seconds left in the first half. Driving the lane, and he comes up with the deuce. Blunt's got 7 now in this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Waters. Offensive rebound. Farmer, a second chance effort. He lays it in. Farmer's got 11 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the phenom.
Well, I think for the home team, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games. Yeah. They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free. Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Wells is out there with Hayes. Then it's Sharp, and it's Farmer in at the shooting guard. We've got Rush. Blunt is out there with Hill, and it's McCoy in at the power forward. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Pass to Blunt from past the arc.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
He's out there with Wells. Then it's Sharp, and it's Cameron in at the point. 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. They've got Blunt. He's out there with Hill. And it's Montgomery in at the small forward. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Gary McCoy, taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Hayes. He's out there with Sharp. Then there's Wells, and it's Farmer in at the 2. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Being at a decent 44% clip here. Blunt is out there with Hill. Then it's Rush, and it's McCoy in at the 4 shot. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. A 3 off the inbound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Farmer. 13 points in the game. Here's Blunt. Rush. Great positioning on the putback. Rush has got 6.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Farmer. Lays it up and banks it in. 15 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the slam dunk by Rush.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Lets it go from deep. Sharp on the wing. He's got 24. Wells sets the pick for Sharp. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got 27.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
34 seconds left to play in the third. A nice shot by McCoy.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win.
This is a team that takes every home game very seriously. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on too. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, BA, it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long...
Here's Farmer, 15 in his last outing. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. The layup might have been a better option for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hernandez is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Farmer. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Hernandez. The 3-ball. The rebound by Sims. Shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. The ball's knocked loose. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Farmer. To the inside. That one's good. Sims.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Purdue. No points yet. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Pope. Off target from three-point range. Three-pointer. Cleared away by Wells. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayes, the pass to Farmer. Down low. Offline with a baseline jumper. Shooting only 39% in the early going. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Jenkins. An easy 2 on the layup. Jenkins has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think? Gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. They've got Hayes, and it's Waters in at the 1. Farmer, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Blunt. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And he jams it home with authority.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Pass to Nelson. Here's Jenkins.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 3, Sheldon Cameron.
Here's Farmer. 7 points in the game. Wells, the pass to Sims. Here's Farmer. And he drives in.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
Gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's Blunt. cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Farmer.
Whoa! Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Got a hand on it. Pass to Sims. Now here's Hayes. Here's Farmer. He's got 9. It's stolen. Here's Nelson. He's defended by Hayes. To win the drought. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Farmer, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Blunt. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Farmer. 24 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 5. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. 11 points in the game.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Blunt. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah. All right, fellas. And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Drew with a rebound.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, I don't know, about a week.
Beyond the arc. The shot off that time.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Farmer can't get it to go. Here's Blunt. Over to the left wing. Inside.
Away team foul. Farmer. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Home team. Harvey Nelson. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Farmer. From the left block. Unable to get that one. Nelson passes to Blunt. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.